Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got a job to do here, which is make sure we don't lose 4-0 to Olympic Lyon, and we're through to the last 16 of the Europa League. We've made quite a few changes, but not as many as we would have liked, because a few of the people we wanted to play are missing, like Zaza, we definitely wanted to play. We wanted to play Munir, Hades on a light blue. Even Scott Parker, a regenerated youth, is going to get on the bench today. We have bought in Askews, we have bought in Callard in goal, we have bought in Nietzsche, we have bought in Quintero, and Giovinco gets another chance to shine. Romano gets a gig up front. We're still a 90, they are an 89. Like I say, second leg, 5-1 up after that Tivy, 4 goals at the home leg. We just got to get the job done, and hopefully a few of the usual ones, you know, the new ones like Quintero, who's on a red, can start a day. Carrasco is on one of those resurrection spurts where he's going to go up like mad, so we need to keep playing him on the right as much as possible. He does play anyway, obviously, but he's on a good run of form at the moment. As Roberto Martinez would say, he's in a good moment. So let's make sure that moment lasts. And they're 1-0 up early. We've got to make sure we don't get blown away. It is possible to get blown away on Superstar in this game. And before you know it, you're 3-0 down and nearly facing going out. So we've got to make sure we don't get blown away. That would be absolutely ridiculous if we lost this 4-0 and got knocked out. So let's just make sure we do concentrate on what we're doing here. Play from Rom. And TT. Oh. Lukaku will get hold of it again. Good play from Lukaku. Lukaku! Oh, Romano Lukaku levels! And it's an away goal and they now need 5. He didn't have his best game against Lyon at home. It was all about Tivy. Look at that, Nordved and Callard looking for the KY as they embrace on the edge of the box, and Lukaku in off the far post. Fantastic hold up play until he worked himself an opening here. Absolute boss forward play from the big Belgium. Great drive in off the far post, and Hankook to you. Lyon is 1-1. And your moment of glory lasts all of 5 minutes. Good from the Spartans. Good response, good character. We've been great in the last 11 or so games. Really shown a real big quality about us. Nordved's there. I don't know what he's holding his hands for. You're never going to score through there, you little penis. Well out. Good defending. Comfortable stuff. Nietzsche got rid. Good defending again. Got to hold them up though, up there. Quintero trying to get it out. Lyon have come out as we expected it, to be honest. Play from Nietzsche. Giovinco slow. Easy, easy. Let's just calm this down a bit. Nordved. Giovinco hasn't got the speed. His only goal was against Genoa in Europe. He's had a really rotten year, really, on loan. If there's any chance of him making it permanent, that's gone out the window totally. Oh. Got a chance to play today though. He's got starring role in the TV role. He knows that's never going to be permanent. Good save, Butland. Lyon will come with a different attitude, there's no doubt about it. Lovely ball from Carrasco. Don't let Lukaku get on his left. Oh, just wide. And the big Romano. Carrasco, two Belgians linking up nicely there. All out. And Petrie. I think we need a little bit more of a positive attitude here, because I think because of we've gone to sleep, we're not really trying as hard as usual. Because we know we've got that massive lead, but we do need to be a little bit more cutthroat here, because obviously the chance they could come back. Oh, Lukaku just trying to get on his favourite left. Sometimes he's not going to be able to do that, and he's got to pop him off on the right. Good from Petrie against the side we bought him off, don't forget. Not seen enough of Quintero in that attacking midfield area. I think he's more of a wide man. Game passing him by a little bit in there at the moment. Settled a bit now. It was a tough opening for us, but it has settled a bit now. I'm sure there's no way we're going to come unstuck here today. Nordvad, and that's a good chance for Lukaku right on the stroke of half time here. Oh, gets us a bit of a deflection. But it's his goal that's brought it back, and we're leading 6-2 on aggregate. Real comfortable second 20 really. Want an easy first 20. Lyon were good. But we're 45 minutes away from a place in the last 16 of the Europa League, which would have been our target at the beginning of the year, no doubt. Want to give Fofana a rest in the second half. Bicker will come on, and now will Scotty Parker. Scotty Parker's going to come on. He's not going to come on as captain, Christ. So Scott Parker, regenerated youngster. We will use these people from time to time when we need to. And this is obviously one of those occasions when we just want to get people off and give them a break before the Man City game. Play from Quintero. That's good. Oh, unlucky. Nice little interchange between Giovinco there. Carrasco won't play the 90 either. Does well there though. And a throw. Nice to get Quintero on the ball a little bit more if we can in this half. You know, we'll turn us a poor throw. The boys are back in town. They do well to mop it up. Nietzsche. Given away again from Giovinco. On back. Quintero, oh, unlucky. Just looking to get him in behind. Colombian wants to make the move work. He's heard about past Colombians having such a good time here, like Brian Pereira. And the great times had by Sherman Cardenius here at the Spartans. He's just struggling in the middle there to get enough space. He's working hard, but Hughes is good at that. He really is good at that, coming round and blocking it up when the play gets play from Giovinco. Quintero! Goal! First goal for Quintero, the Colombian. And that's great. That's the sort of thing you want from a game like this. Someone else coming out and showing that they can do some stuff. A nice 1-2 and the Colombian Quintero in behind. Good strength for 2 on his back. Could have squared it. Romelu Lukaku had oceans look. But he didn't. He took it on his own. He banged it in quite comfortably. And that's his first Spartan goal. And that definitely puts the tie to bed. We can look to bring off Carrasco now. And it will be for Moner, even though he's on a light blue. We give him that run out. We want to get Romelu Lukaku off, so Tivy will shoulder the half of the game, if you like, between the two of them. Obviously we wanted Zaza, but he's out, so we can't have that. Great play as they get it out of defence in fantastic style. That's good football from the Spartans. Looking for the run again, and it's Quintero again. Finding Carrasco. Brought down late, surely. Quintero with this. No, we want Quintero. Fancy it from here. Does. Oof. Quite get enough whip on it, but he's decent from free kicks. Something he has it, he will add. Well won, and TE turning into a great defender for us. Good from Nordved. Scott Parker gives it away though. Oh, that's poor from Callard. How slow out was he there? Really poor. Parker gave it away in midfield, and then Callard with a poor bit of goalkeeping. Not going to please the manager that. Just when he's thinking about players he wants to keep and not keep. Scott Parker doing a bit better there though. And he gives it away again. And they've gone and they've made it 3-2. Damn, don't fall apart like we did in the game against Genoa. We are winning this game, playing really well. We don't want to end up losing. We're not losing and them getting back into it anyway. Tyvy's pace. Driven across because there's no point putting it in the air for Giovinco. They do need 6, so they do need a few more yet. But we didn't really want to lose the game. Well done, MTE. Who comes out with it? Big Sonny Lipton. Look at him, giant of a man. Oh, Tivy got too close to him. Man City game will be all our focus in a minute. Before we got a couple easier fixtures before Chelsea and Everton. Disappointed to have lost this in France. If we do end up losing this game, which it looks like we're going to. We were in control at 2-1. Oh, Giovinco showed a glimpse of what we signed him for there. Really did. Beat a couple men. Looked really dangerous. Got into the box. Decent effort. Nearly, you know, brought us back to 3-3 and we've been delighted with that. But we have lost an exciting game 3-2. It wasn't our first, but we're through and that's the main thing. They are celebrating 2 centre-backs. Even though we were breached twice in quick succession there in the second half, which isn't great. But it was a decent performance from the Spartans. Goal for Quintero, goal for Romelu Lukaku. Do we get the draw in this leg? This is the important thing now that we're looking out for. Do we get the draw? Now I said about Carrasco going up. And he is going up. He's now an 81, one of our best players. We know it's Man City next. When is the big draw? Scott Parker, he's not going to play again, I didn't think. When do we find out about the draw? Is it already there? If we look. Competition info. We've got Genoa in the round of 16, the side that beat us twice in the group stages. That's not good news. It's going to be a tough one for us. Really is. But I suppose looking at some of the others we could have had Napoli, we could have had Man City, Borussia Mönchengladbach, Chelsea. It's not a bad tie. We can beat them. Surely we can put on a display and beat them. Now we've got our new players. It's not a bad tie for us. We'll take it. Goal ranking, Tivy's top with 9. Which is fantastic news for us. Munir, the other one, who's got 4, which is good news as well. So that's where we are. That's who we got next up. Next up, it's going to be extended highlights of the game against... Well, let's have a look at the schedule and see how it works out actually in a minute for you. Now, it's going to be highlights of the games between Man City and Aston Villa before the big live game against Genoa. So next episode will be a double header, match days 29 and 30 against Man City and Villa. Okay dudes, come back for that, but we have made it to the last 16 and that is our target for the Europa League. Fantastic achievement in our first outing in Europe. Kudos. Just wanna tell you.